What's up everybody? I'm Kevin Favre, and today I wanted to review with you the UrPower charging stand for the PS4.
Like there's no tomorrow. We can on the night. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing. Don't worry about a thing.
So the UrPower charging stand for the PS4 is a design that's basically very similar to what you would find for like a laptop. That it's supposed to help circulate air, but as well it helps charge your controllers, and it holds your games. So the design, if you can see right there, the design is fairly simplistic in nature. It holds your stand, it holds your, two controllers, and it holds your games. Let's talk about the packaging. The packaging is very basic, very generic. When I pulled this out originally, there was no wrapping around it. It was literally just the stand itself. And the stand takes the entire box, which is nice. So they really just made the package right around the stand, so that they didn't have to use up more, which is, for business, that's pretty good, but for the environment, that's pretty good as well. If you think about it, lots of other packaging, you've got a whole lot of other space that's really unused and unneeded. What comes with this? Well, you've got the charging stand, so that guy right on the bottom there, but as well, it also comes with 8 thumb grip stick covers, which are these guys. Okay, and it comes with a lot of them, different sizes. You've got your thick ones, and you've got your thin ones, you got your thick, your thin, and your thinner. So you've got your thick, right here. You've got your in the middle, so to give you a comparison here. And then you've got your thinnest, which is even thinner than that. Now here's the problem. When opening this box, all it came with was the stand and these. There was no documentation on how to use any of it. Now this is fairly straightforward. You should be able to just plug and play. That's fairly simple. But there is no mention of what to do with these. I have not a clue. And they're supposed to be stick covers. So if you can see it, there's a little indentation there, which I assume is supposed to act as if it's a suction cup, and you stick it somewhere. I really don't know where. It doesn't make sense to me. So let's move on to the stand. Here's the stand in its very simplicity. It comes when you open it, it is literally just as you see it on the packaging. So it plugs straight into the PlayStation, one of the outside ports, which is fantastic for the fans. It'll help cool it off. I will say this, and I'm really excited about this part, is that anytime I played a game that had a bunch of graphics or a bunch of rendering happening, I could hear the fan in my PlayStation roar like none other. And so I needed something to help cool it off, or to help keep it cool or something. And so I got this. And it works. For that sake, this is fantastic. Now how does that work? So there's the fans will pull air out of here, but it also has these 2 little wings on the end here that it can push and pull air out of, which is kind of neat. And then in the front you can hold up to 16 games, or 14 games, excuse me, 14 games, and you can hold 2 controllers there. The weird thing about the controllers, they slide in fairly well, but it's confusing when you try and figure out which way to put them. And so when you put them in for the first time, it really it's confusing, because you're trying, and then you have to turn it around, turn it upside down. It doesn't make sense. I actually had to look at the box 2 or 3 times to figure it out. The thing that I've got to complain about a little bit is the design of the place for the games. Okay, so you have your case right here, right? So here's the problem. When you stack up 14 games, that adds a lot of weight. Weight on a hinge is crucial. You have to be able to hold that much weight. The problem is, I don't know if it can, and I didn't want to stress test it either. So I put in my games and realized that what started happening was that this hinge started to cave down, which eventually I imagine will break the hinge, as past experiences have proven to me. And so the design of having this hangover, let me see if I can get a good angle of this. The design of having this hangover, there we go, of having this hangover where there's plenty of space right in here, and then having it pushed down is not very good. Because then you're just putting too much stress on the hinge, and you're likely to break your stand. So this is where I think these come in. So what I did with mine is I didn't stick them. I don't know how to get these to stick. It does not make sense. But what I did was I put them underneath the lip of the game holder so that it would put less stress on the hinges. They didn't stick, as far as I could tell. They were just there as a stand in and of themselves. So what's my recommendation? If you have a PlayStation 4 that needs to stand upright because you don't have a lot of space and you need a place to put your games, this is perfect. My area, I have a little shelf that I keep all of my gaming stuff on, and I needed a place to put them. And I needed to consolidate because I have my games over on the right side, my station over here on the left side. It didn't work. And so I got this to hopefully consolidate, and I had a little charging stand for my controllers. So literally all my PlayStation stuff was scattered. But now, having this, it works very nicely in that A, it keeps everything consolidated. B, my PlayStation doesn't run its fan for the processor when it's rendering so much, which is great. You know, and it does everything I needed it to do. Again, the flaw of the door here and the hinges, not the greatest of ideas, but with these stick grips, as much as they're not sticky, they can go, I mean, they work well in relieving some of that stress on the door. So I would suggest buying this. I really would, if it fits your need. If you have space and everything and you have absolutely no need for it, your stand's not upright or whatnot, there is no need to buy this. On Amazon, this was running for $29, I believe. I will put the link in the description so you can go take a look at it for yourself. I hope you found this helpful. You know, like and comment on the video. Tell me what you think. If you have one, if you got a different stand, which one did you get? I would love to know. And I'm sure everyone else would love to know too. You know, subscribe for more content. I've got a lot more coming to you. And share with your friends, especially those of you who have PlayStations. If they need something and they need a good review, hopefully this is a fairly good and thorough review for them. You know, and I know it's difficult, and some days it's downright impossible. But don't forget to smile.